Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to Muslim Farmville. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go ahead and take an inventory. Every Sunday, I do my best as a homemaker to go grocery shop here on our little farm. This is chicken soup that I froze a while ago. And this is chicken bone broth. Couple of whole chickens. Do you guys remember when we froze some chicken tenders also? Every Sunday I do my best to go ahead and take an inventory what we have and shop here on our farm. Before I can go to the store, I like to take my time and see what we have. So we have lots of bone broths, a little bit of lentil soup. We are running out. Freezer meals, homemade freezer meals. We have some berries from my dear friend and few more frozen meals, and that's done. One of these days I will have to freeze a bunch of stuff. I do my best to bring a basket with me so I can put everything in and carry it to our fridge. This is what we done in Somalia. When I was little, we always had a basket when we would go to the groceries. There is wisdom on that, so it's easier to carry in a basket instead of plastic bags. SubhanAllah, I love that wisdom. Also, in our laundry area, we keep this fridge. And this time of the year, SubhanAllah, we have tons of chicken eggs, duck eggs, and I try to keep extra milk here. So I will take these last two organic milk. And I have some fresh meat here, ground, and some halal beef strips. As a homemaker, sometimes it's best you get ahead of things, otherwise you get overwhelmed. I do my best to remember this every Sunday night to come down and gather what we have. Sometimes I do forget though. So this is Monday morning, and today I want to take you along with us, our whole family. I will be in the kitchen, my husband, the boys, the girls are outside. This is a homemade salad dressing, and I'm having this morning green tea with lemongrass, and it smells amazing, you guys. Also, I found that I have some bananas that were ripe, as you can see, and I poured it into a glass jar, and I will make banana bread with molasses. I'm just gonna go ahead and melt some butter. I'm running out of oil, you guys. I need to really go a big grocery time because since Ramadan I have been using what we have. And I want to go ahead and use duck eggs. When I'm baking goods, I like to use duck eggs. Also, one of my children does very well with duck eggs. So when I'm making something like this, I like to use the duck eggs. Here are the bananas. I'm just going to use my hand today because I want to be outside. Melted butter, milk, molasses, a little bit of maple syrup. We don't use sugar here. These are natural sugar, a little bit of salt, lots of cinnamon, baking soda, baking powder. Mix all of that together. And I ran out of vanilla. One of these days I need to make homemade vanilla, and I'll take you along when that happens. I have that one child who always says, "Mama, where's the chocolate chip?" So we have only a little bit of chocolate chip. So I'm using everything that we have added into the organic all-purpose flour and mixed it all together. So now I'm getting ready my bread baking pans, and I'm using the cast iron where we melted the butter. And So I have the bread pans nice and buttered up, easy to get it out later. So it's time to put another stick of butter, because I usually keep my butter in the freezer. So while I let it thaw and I bake and cook today, it will be easier for everybody to use the butter with the banana bread, inshallah. So it came 2 loaves. One of them I plan, inshallah, to freeze it for a different day, because everybody is going to be enjoying this 1 loaf of fresh banana bread loaf, and then the other one will be a different day. Kind of think ahead a little bit, right? It smells so good, even though I don't have vanilla. Straight into the oven. I have candle on because the weather is still cold. Give it a quick wipe. If I don't, I will regret later. Everything will be sticky. I will also go ahead and put some of the dishes that are ready to be put away. Last night also I was able to put together some bagels, and I have those in the fridge. That's what this machine is. It goes into my bread machine. It's all cleaned, so put that away. The eggshells, I put it in here. When they get full, I take it to the chickens and the ducks. Taking a break for myself to catch my breath. So here are the bagels. I'm just gonna let it sit for a while, and we have some salmon. My husband put salmon together, so the next day we don't have to cook. Let's warm up the chicken soup with lots of vegetables, as you can see. Add it to a bone broth. Let that warm up. My husband, the children, everybody's outside trying to get some work done, and I will take you along and show you what's happening in our homestead every spring and every fall. This happens. Let's go ahead and dry all these dishes. Everything has a place. I must put it back. It makes my life so much easier. Also, when the children want to do something in the kitchen, if they want to bake, if they want to use the kitchen, it will be easier for them to find everything from its places. Also, here and there, I like to check the cupboards. They go in sizes, and sometimes I lose some, but this is what I have right now. Checking in and put it back, the back of those large dishes. I have a candle on to cozy because it's a little windy today. When I know that the next day or a couple of days that I will be baking something, I do my best to go ahead. Oh, it smells so good, you guys. My sourdough started. I'm just going to go ahead and feed it. Let's get water from the Berkey. When you're a homemaker and you think of things ahead, your life will be so much easier. One at a time, right? So right now, all I'm doing is, this is all the sourdough starter that I have left, that I kept it. I will go ahead and add water and some flour. That is it, you guys. This is our natural yeast. When I was growing up in Somalia, every family, every night, they will go ahead and feed large amount of flour into their starter. In the morning, they have injera mix ready, and they will bake it. And nobody ever bought, or maybe we didn't even know what yeast was. So this is a cheap way and a healthier way. Good for the gut. Mix it together and put it into the closet, and it will be ready in few hours, or the next day if I want to bake bread or cinnamon buns or waffles or pancakes, whatever that your family needs, then it will be ready. This closet is the best. You all have seen it. I just let it sit and everything will be ready in a few hours or overnight. The day looks nice, but it's windy. So let's go ahead and put the chicken tenders together. We will also grill this. Since everybody is outside, I will also go ahead and put my dishes into the dishwasher right away, because that's how I like to do things. Otherwise, things get messy. These chicken tenders, you guys, was so good. So good. When Sabrina came to visit, I got it out another tray and we had it, and she said, Mama, they are so moist and so good. They have almond flour and spices, and they loved it. Everybody loves them. And it's simple. You can bake it or you can grill it outside in the grill, whatever you want to do. You can even cook it in the stove. It'll take just a few minutes and that's it. And you will have delicious chicken tenders to feed your family. Those go straight into the dishwasher as well. I'll take this to my husband and we'll be ready for a grilling, inshallah. Banana bread is done. I like to let it cool off until in the evening. They can just sit there and cool down. I was able to go outside for a while and get a break and see what everybody was doing, and I will take you with me after lunch and show you what everybody's doing. It's a day that we're going to accomplish so much, inshallah. So the soup is nice and warmed up. Chicken tenders are done. I cut it into pieces with salad and homemade salad dressing. I do my best to eat low carb. So Sam loves to be in the kitchen with me. So he's got water boiling, mixing egg for the bagels. We have leftovers of chicken tenders and salmon, and those will go into the fridge. Perfect leftovers we love, right? So the water is boiling, a little bit of baking soda, and I forgot last night to get some honey from the cottage kitchenette. I usually put baking soda with the water and a little bit of honey, but since I forgot, that's okay. We will just boil it with baking soda, and now egg wash it and bake it. This is what we will be using for the week. And last night I was able to make a dessert for myself. Of course, the children love it too, but this is mama's. We must take care of ourselves and have a little healthy stash, right? This is chia seed pudding that I mixed it with almond milk, couple of large spoons, get my omegas. It's going to be delicious. A little bit of sprinkle of nutmeg. This was so good, you guys. So good. And this is what I try to do my best every week, to have something delicious, healthy for me that I can take few minutes and enjoy it. So my husband and Zach are trying to figure out things. What shall we do? So right now, they brought the garbage cans back up and put it on the side where they belong. My husband is so happy and grateful having his motorcycle working. Zach's friend fixed it for him, so that was nice. Do you guys remember every year I was the one who was always cleaning the chicken coop? This year, I said, you guys, somebody else has to take over. So Zach got the wheelbarrow and started cleaning the chicken coop. It smells so bad, and it's so dusty. I kept saying, Zach, get a mask or something. He's like, oh, it's okay. May Allah bless him and protect him, because this is all chicken poo-poo. And we didn't clean it in the winter because this keeps them warm. So now he is actually cleaning everything. And guess what? This chicken number 2, I should say, poo-poo, People look for it. It's valuable. Can you believe it? I will show you what we're going to do with it. Sammy is cutting the grass. You guys remember the last video where my husband went out of town and picked up this new lawnmower. It's new to us. It's used. After Sam was done, my husband took it to the masjid. Him and Sharifa went to clean the yard of the masjid. Halfway when my husband cut the grass of the masjid, the lawnmower broke, you guys. So we have, in the past, Sammy and my husband usually fixes things, and Zach too, and they always kept up with our old lawnmower. But now there's a young man in our neighborhood who fixes lawnmowers, so we probably will take this lawnmower to him to fix it, because we want to use it for our land and also at the masjid. Usually Sammy cuts the masjid's grass, and my husband take turns, so we'll have to get that fixed. So the chickens are having a treat, mealworms, some kind of, I should say, worms. They are enjoying it because we don't want them running around in the field while the grass is being cut. And this is our tiller. My husband is kind of cleaning and seeing what's in the garden. He found a bunch of strawberries are back. Also, lots and lots of onions are back too, and some of the asparagus. This is onions and chives and are back. And also we have asparagus in the other side. We have garlic is back from last year. So this area, my husband is just gonna go ahead and till the other area and weed it this area. So this is why the chicken poo-poo is so valuable. Zach is bringing it to the garden, and my husband will till it, and it's gonna be a good garden, inshallah, whenever we use the chicken number 2 and till it into the garden. Oh my God, you will have the best garden, inshallah. So that's why it's valuable. Bagels are done. Banana bread is cooling down, and my husband is tilling the garden. So hopefully soon we will do our indoor seeding will happen and start the garden indoor, inshallah. So Zach is taking care of the chicken coop. Husband is tilling. I am done baking. Kitchen is closed. And all this hard work, it pays off, especially winter season. Right now, you guys gonna watch us. I'm gonna sit here, have my tea, but you guys will watch us all summer, having the fruit trees growing. Zach is showing me. Mama, check this out, mashaAllah. Please say mashaAllah. He did a beautiful job. He did better than me. I always end up cleaning this chicken coop, and I don't remember doing as good as he did. So let's say mashallah, may Allah protect him and guide him. He did a well done job. So Sharifa will have to collect the eggs later.
Zach, you are hired from now on with the bagels and delicious goods. Deal?
So the boys were able to, I think it was Sam who got all these straws, and Sharifa is putting into the chicken coop. So we call it fixing their beds. So it looks good. They have new fresh bedding and fresh water, and Sam will get their food. Zach already went, mashallah, to the duck coop, and he's cleaning it. Sharifa collected the eggs. Alhamdulillah, everything is coming well together. So inshallah, Sam also will pour food for the chickens and the ducks. So everybody put their time together, and we will have the garden going soon. And you guys will see us fermenting foods and canning and all of that. And summer is a lot to do, but the winter we cozy and we enjoy, inshallah. So you guys come along for spring and summer work. Now Sammy is helping more into the, since he's done cutting the grass and taking everything to the garden area, and my husband will continue telling this is a lot of work. The end of the day, everybody had to take turns and go into the bathtub with Epsom salt to heal their muscles. The coop is also done. Fresh straw will go in there. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you for spending the day with us, and give the videos thumbs up. We appreciate each one of you, and please share the videos with your family and friends. Have a beautiful, blessed day. They get fresh water and food as well. Salam alaikum.